Hello there, and welcome back to Warframe. It is I, Napalmratte, a guy you probably haven't heard all that much from recently, and for that I'm sorry. But I was super busy in real life, and I also, when I had free time, spent it on Discord with my friends playing Naval and also some low tier tanks. I made a video quite a while ago how awesome the Panzer III M and L are. They are, for all intents and purposes, main battle tank prototypes. Fantastic gun, fantastic armor, decent mobility, and also those very aesthetically pleasing Ostketten. What more can you expect? And also, I think that machine gun is relatively new. Just charging in, bouncing some shots, one-shotting the poor American low-tier stuff, and this is just mayhem. This is just mayhem. Watch and enjoy. Now, the actual star of today's video is the Heinkel 111 H-16, battle rating 3.0 and equipped with a 2.5 ton bomb, and that thing is outright amazing. And it's actually true, it has more explosive than the British 4,000 pound bomb. We're looking at a bomb with a weight of 2.4 tons and a TNT equivalent, since it is fielding trialine as its explosive type, of 2.7 tons. That is disgusting, especially at low tier where a lot of stuff doesn't have a lot of armor. It doesn't matter anyway, and the sheer splash is amazing. Now, the Heinkel 111s are always planes that I personally have a little bit of a crush on. I'm not claiming that they are outstandingly awesome with their performance, but they always had style and they always had big bombs. So the H6, for example, has next to two 1 ton bombs also the 1.4 ton Fritz X guided bomb, which is interesting in naval forces. But again, here we have just an absolute beast of a bomb. And there is just one tiny problem that you really have to watch out for, and that is that you're obviously a big plane, you are also quite fragile, and so bringing in the bomb is a little bit of a challenge. But better luck next battle, and I think this is the most awesome battle that I have kind of played in a different sense. So while we are again enjoying here the Panzer III M, it has to be said it's rather rare that you have both the time and the opportunity to, after you drop the bomb, get back to your airfield, rearm, climb to altitude, drop it again, and also survive it because of all the fighters. Now, here, this is probably a very well done low tier map. I really like this map. And what I don't like is this. Yeah, exchanging like that. But it's enough, again, to bring in the Heinkel 111 H-16 and drop that glorious SC2500. Sometimes people know what's coming and so they disperse, and then you only get the one unlucky guy. Yeah. But again, that was quite the distance away. And we discovered a enemy bomber in front of us and basically one-shot that. Beautiful. So that was the first launch, and then we are in the air for the second time. Now here, this is remarkable, and this makes a little bit the charm of tank RP. I don't have the world's greatest camouflage here. I kind of like it, but this guy had no clue I was just below him. But still, I know I'm a little bit in a hurry and don't have the time to properly choose my targets, and I hope that the best course of action is to drop it into the enemy's spawn. And usually that gives quite a few kills, and it also looks cinematic. Look at this. Well, we get one, and again he was quite the distance away. And so with having this big splash, which goes very often through houses, other sorts of buildings, obviously trees, but also, you know, the map itself, it's just like a sphere of doom. you also really have to watch out for teammates and such. So again here, that's the third time that I'm actually in the air, and it's late game, to be honest. And again, we only get the one. Yeah, beautiful. So it's more about the style of the kill rather than the quantity so far. But this will change, I'll promise. And I think we should start here with this. This is early on. This is still the enemy team fighting around C with my team. I see a lot of flanking enemies, and then the bomb hits, and yeah, 3 kills. However, you can see somebody is marked on the flank, and he will actually force me to go and drop the bomb right there because he eliminated all but one teammate, which is just coming out of the spawn area. And I dropped it so close that I snapped my own control cables. That's the risk of such a big bomb with such a short delay. And yeah, the defense gunners aren't the world's greatest, but we are slow enough to survive it. And any landing where the pilots technically could walk away is a good landing. Fight me. But honestly, I think that as cool as those bombs are for making videos and just to experience it yourself, they are not necessarily always a success story, because they can also do more harm. Because you throw away a tank that very often is perfectly fine after you have reached enough spawn points. You not always get multiple kills, and so you do not regenerate all the spawn points that you have invested in a plane, which is expensive. And sometimes you're just outright doing stupid stuff, like me, because this. But I'm not done yet, because War on the Flight models, they're getting the cap this time, and again, yes. I nuked them while they were on the top of the plateau. That is balance. That is balance. And this might be the best drop so far. And I was a bit too late, and I exactly knew that I had to sacrifice here this teammate. He was already in trouble. So 4 kills and a team kill. Well, we have to take that into account. But it was for the greater good, and I still approve of it. Now again here, my not so great story about the spawn kill story. However, I think that it is really cool that we have such bombs also at rather low tier, where, you know, it's not that serious, where tanks don't have those massive high repair costs, and where the maps, funnily enough, are a bit better made. This tank map is really bad for top tier, but for low tier, I think it's quite alright when you take into account the combat distances and also this beautiful, beautiful scenery. I mean, watch this. Yeah. Deforesting the hill. My favorite pastime. So yeah, we have, not every nation does have such a big bomb, but we have, for example, Great Britain with the Wellingtons, and also then we have the P-8, of course, which is the world's most famous plane out there. However, we also have some planes that have also very big bombs, but they have 2 of them. The Ju-288 has 2 1,800 kilogram bombs, which are more like tactical nukes, not IBCMs like this one. And also you have some British heavy bombers that have really big cookies. But again, it's mostly that you die after you drop the bomb. And sometimes you just have to bring in where it really matters, when you know that there are SPA hiding in their in their spawn, sorry. It's actually fun. And I have not really played tanks lately all too much, and to be honest, this is probably the greatest strength about War Thunder, that it can re-amaze you, that it can bring back interest into the gameplay. Because while there are a great many things that are wrong in the game, there are also planes like the Heinkel 111 H-16. And with that, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching.